Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Danielle. I'm with Clean House Simple Mama, and today we're gonna float our eggs. I have about 20 dozen eggs in my kitchen right now, and that looks like a crown. And yeah, some of them, I only have 8 chickens, so that means that there are some of them that are gonna be bad, which is unfortunate. I was doing really good we were eating our eggs and using them up, and then I got out of the habit for a little while. So we have a lot, and I had people not buy that I thought were going to. So we have a lot. So I'm going to teach you guys how to make sure that your eggs are still good. And you can use this with farm fresh eggs, or you can use this with store-bought eggs also. You don't always have to go by the sell-by date on your eggs. So what you need is some sort of cup that is taller than the egg. I just use this one. Honestly, I should maybe get a bigger one for today so I can do several eggs at a time, but I'm just going to do one egg at a time because that's just, yeah. Or if you have a lot, I guess you could use like a pot like this. You could use a pot and then just put several in, and the ones that float, throw away. I personally give my eggs back to my chickens, the ones that don't, the ones that float. So you can do whatever you want. All right, so I have a whole bunch of eggs here on the stove. These are the freshest eggs. And then I have eggs in cartons. I'm just gonna use this. Let me know where you guys are from. If you're new here, if you are new here and you're just like, I don't know how to float eggs, I am a recovering hoarder. So if you like that kind of stuff, I only do live videos now. My first year I did edited videos and I love it, but also sometimes I wouldn't edit the video, and so it would be a while before I got a video to come out. So I only do lives now because it's just easier for my life. So, and I've found that the community that I have collected, they prefer live videos. So, yep. Okay, I have a webcam. So sometimes when I move my computer, it mutes me. So we're just gonna move the webcam around. So we're gonna find which one of these, say hi. We're gonna find which one of these is the oldest carton. So I personally have a pencil that I use, and I write the date. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. I write the date on my eggs. So 7/20 is not that old. So I guess I should say today is 9/12/2004. So today, 7/20 should still be good. It should, because they're fine for like a month. And I don't wash my eggs. If you don't wash your eggs, you can't. There's 8/15. If you don't wash your eggs, you can leave them on the counter. There's 8/12. I'm getting 8 a day, so these are 8/10, but looks like there's a cucumber here that I missed, and it's gone a little bit bad right there. So this, I'm gonna have to float these to see if they're good, just for the simple fact that they might have gotten wet. So what I was trying to say a second ago, sorry, I also have ADHD. If you're watching, say hey, where you're from. I think I already said that. Okay, so if they get wet, then the bloom on the egg. So when the chicken lays an egg, there's a thing on the egg called a bloom, and it keeps the egg like fine, fresh. But if it gets wet, the bloom goes away. I'm like really nervous today. I'm like shaking a little bit. I think it's because I don't usually do tutorial-y kind of videos. I usually just do like hey, I'm going live today, come and watch me and talk to me. But today I'm trying to make it a little bit more like a tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to move this. Nope, I'm just going to focus. Okay, we're finding the eggs. So these are 8. Those are still good. I don't know if I have any 6-month in here, which is what, July? And I have found that the eggs, this is just by trial and error. Here's a 731. Yeah, so those are still fine. By trial and error, the ones that have like a lot of poo on them, I'm going to put the 7-month in one pile, and then we'll go through those. I am planning to give my friend, he needs 5 dozen. So we are floating 5 dozen. He recently found out that he likes to smoke eggs. Not like this, but like boiled eggs, you smoke them and then they have a flavor to them. Maybe I need some water. Maybe that's why I'm so shaky. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in, what is it, August? That's the 8th month. Hey, Granny Dorothy. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 7-month, which would have been July. I don't have any 6-month ones because all of these over here are 8 and 9. Okay, so I do have this over here. These 3 eggs have just been chilling. I didn't date them, so we're also going to float them. Hey, Misha. Whew, okay. So I think I started talking about it and then didn't. I take a pencil and I write the date on, oh, that is a 6. Wait, is that a 6? Oh, that's 8/16. Okay. This over here. I'm going to put this down here, and then I'm going to angle you guys so that you can see, hey, Alicia, so that you can see the pan. I'm going to get a drink of water first real quick. Sorry if you're new and this tutorial is just being ridiculous. So if you're floating your eggs and they lay flat on the ground, like on the bottom of your bowl, pan, whatever you're floating them in, those are like the freshest eggs. And then if they're sitting up like this, but they're still touching the ground, those are still good to eat, but you like need to eat those first. And then if they float, you just got to get rid of them. Compost them. I give them back to my chickens. Oh, tell me if you could hear me gurgling my water down. That would be interesting. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to angle you down. Perfect. All right, so here is, we're going to start with these 3 because I think I need more water. Hang on. That is a big egg, though. These 3 were the 3 that I did not actually mark. So if you can see, well, it's jumping around right now because I moved it. But if you can see, it's on the ground there. Not the ground, it's on the bottom of the pan pot, and it is standing up. So these eggs are still good to eat, but they need to be marked as we need to eat them now. I might give these ones to my friends because he's just going to boil them and smoke them like today. So let's see. What am I going to, here, I have a container over here that I'm just going to set them in for now. This was actually, I'm going to rinse this out, but it was what I had some bread in, so. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to put it in here. This is a container that on one side, I'm going to put standing up eggs. And on the other side, I'm going to put, this egg is huge, by the way. Look at that. It's not a duck egg. That's a chicken egg. The one side is the standing up eggs, and the other side is going to be the fresh eggs. I am going to, hopefully, I hope I don't have a bunch of floaters, you know. Okay, this is 724. See how they're, you see that? Let me see if I can get you a different angle. Let's see, you see that? That's a floater. That one is no good anymore. See how it's bobbing? Yeah. So that's what it looks like when they float. We're going to go through all of them. This one says 24, but it's still good. This one says 24, but it's not still good. So it really does, it really does help. Oh, dang it. I hope not all of these are floaters. See, this is when I feel bad because, see, that one's down there. It probably, interesting that the brown ones are floating. The other ones aren't. My chickens are going to have themselves a little feast. Tell me in the comments, please, if you have ever floated eggs before, if you knew this trick, or if you came here just because of the trick, just to learn how to do this. Or if you're just one of my OGs and you wanted to come say hi. I see Granny Dorothy's here, Misha, Alicia, and then Misha, Granny Dorothy. See, these ones say 728, but they seem to all be floating, which is interesting because the 724 ones were fine. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I got, oh, sorry guys, I did not mean to do that. I'm definitely glad I got this pan to work with because that would have been painstaking doing each one at a time. Okay. This over here is my compost bowl. These guys are fine still. These ones, I'm definitely going to give to my friend because he's going to be boiling them and stuff right away anyhow. Interesting. Oh, these are 721, so they're older. Sorry, I keep saying interesting because this is very interesting to me. Okay, so if you don't like gross eggs, just close your eyes for a second. But this is a poo egg, and I didn't wash it because if you wash it, the bloom goes away, but I guarantee you this is going to be a floater. Yeah, I think what I need to start doing is if they get yucky, like that bad, I need to be washing them and just putting them in an egg carton in the fridge because this one's so pretty. Look, that's not poop. Those are freckles. Well, I call them freckles. I don't know what they're actually called, but so beautiful. Too bad it's a floater. This makes me feel really bad. Like, it makes me feel so wasteful. But I do want to tell you guys real quick that I do give these back to my chickens. And it's not bad for them. Chickens are really good at, like, if something is bad for them, they just won't eat it. Okay, we've got two more here. These ones are probably all going to be floaters. Looks like these are 723 and 721. Yeah, I can smell these guys. Have you ever had an egg that was just, you know, rotten. I can smell them. Literally rotten eggs. So I think, I didn't look it up, but I'm pretty sure if it's past 4 weeks, you're supposed to put them in the fridge, and then they end up lasting a little bit longer. You know, this one wasn't floating, but it was in here with these super stinky ones. So I'm just gonna not give that to my friend because I feel like that's yuck. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is toss them to my chickens because there's a full bowl plus they're kind of sticky. So sorry, I'm trying to get it to face you. Come back, please. Thank you. There we go. Whew. Okay, so also out my kitchen window is where my chickens are. So I'm just going to start tossing the eggs. And they're going to start flocking over here. It's actually quite funny, quite fun. That must be the stinker because it is like, ugh, I didn't put soap in anything. So that must have been, oh, crud. Sorry. I forget you guys are microphoned on sometimes, and I just screamed and I apologize. But oops. I just hit my window seal. It didn't break, luckily, on my window, but oops, sorry, got your chicken. Oh, that one was like, I don't know. Taking this time, but it is fun. We've got 2 more dozen I want to check. Sorry, sugar pie. Gotcha, a little bit. Oh, and if they don't break when you throw them, that's when you know they're like real bad. So then pick those up and don't give those to your chickens. There's one out there I'm going to have to pick up. The other ones are breaking pretty easily. Okay. I'm going to read some comments because I'm sure if you just came for that video or the tutorial that you've got what you want. And you're welcome to stay. I'd love you to stay, but I want to read some comments while I'm doing this. My mom taught me this trick, says Colleen. Ooh. Beautiful day in Jersey Shore, sunny and 78 degrees, says D. Whew, that's nice. I'm going to ask what that does. No, wait, I have a phone. I keep forgetting that I have this thing on my watch. 78 degrees here too. Wow, that's cool. Okay, we've got, out of 12, we got 3 good ones. This is fun to watch for some odd reason, said Colleen. Well, thanks. Oh, wait, I take that back. 2 good ones. I love doing this. Okay, I have the 816, 810. It must be a 10, not a 6. But these ones, I feel like would have been fine, except for they're all floaters. They got wet at the bottom of the container, which means the bloom got ruined. No, they're not all floaters. Okay, 2, 3, 4. 4. That one's not decided, so I'm going to decide that it is a floater. Sometimes if you don't know if they're bobbing or not, you can just like push on them and see if they come up. Okay, so we got 2, 4, 6, 7 good ones there. Awesome. And looks like We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Approximately 6 of them that didn't really get that wet. So theory proven. I'm gonna let that be up there though, because I don't want it. Okay. Okay, so now I think I might just compost this one. Recycle it, whatever. Okay, so out of those, I don't know, was there 4 or 5 dozen? I think I had 4 here and 1 there, so that was about 5 dozen. I've got 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6. So a dozen and a half of them were still edible. That sucks. Like I said, it makes me feel bad out of 5 dozen. But also, they're going back to my chickens and they're being composted into the ground. So yes, it's a bummer, but everything can be reused somehow on a farm. Well, I'm not a farm. I don't have a farm. But here's my cucumber. And if anybody has never had this cucumber, I'm really sad that I forgot it was there because it was in between the eggs. This cucumber is amazing. It's like, I don't remember what they called it, but if you don't like the taste of cucumber, which I'm not super fond of, but this is a very light cucumber taste. It looks to me like a loofah, like not a loofah, like the washing. There's a squash thingy. I don't know if it's called a loofah, but they make loofahs from them. Oh man, that's frustrating to me. I knew it was gonna be, but it kind of ruined my platter. Hoarding sucks in multiple ways sometimes. Not sometimes, most times. What are a few positives about being a hoarder? Well, like one of the positives about being a hoarder is probably that if somebody needs something, you probably have it. Also, negative to that is you probably don't know you have it. Or like, I can never find my scissors. I know where my scissors are most of the time. But like, how many pairs of scissors do you actually own in your house? When if you knew where they were and they had a spot, you would just own one because you knew where they were. That kind of thing. That's a real bummer. Hopefully I can get that looking better because I really did like this. This is what we used for our candy cane, gingerbread house things on Christmas time. Okay, so he needed 5 dozen and I have a dozen and a half. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the oldest egg that I have and I'm going to float them also because I don't want to give them, here's 8 too. So I'm just going to show you guys again, but I'm going to go ahead and just give him all eggs that are good and then we can move from there. So they also have eggs. So the person that I'm giving these to, they're like my best friends. She's actually the one that came and helped me. Her and her son came and helped me. Well, dang, I'm glad I did this. They're the ones that came and helped me with the big declutter. My friend Des, it's her husband is who is asking for eggs. And he said that she said he couldn't steal her eggs anymore for smoking them. So he's like, you got any leftovers? And I'm like, I sure do. Which I'm glad that he asked because this is like I really needed to get this done and this was a good push. Okay, that was 8 too, and a lot of those were bad. So let's move over here. We got some 8 5s, 8 4s. He's my co-hubby. He's the one that helped me build the chicken coop. Quite a few floaters there too. I guess it's past a month. I really should have moved them. See, this one's kind of bouncing. Oh, it's not. It just must have been the water. Some of them are taller than the others, so when they're in the water, they make it look like they might be floaters. Carolyn, good afternoon. How is the weather in your area? It's rainy in South Georgia. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's like I said, it's about 78 degrees here. Very nice. It's going to get up to the 90s in the evening. It's been being like, in the morning, it's been being really nice. And then by evening time, it's in the 90s, which kind of is a bummer, but I turned my air conditioner on. I think it was Tuesday. Good thing I'm going through these, gosh. It's just really frustrating to me. I'm mad at myself because I didn't do anything with the eggs. I know that I just said that I compost them and I give them back to the chickens, but it still is frustrating that I couldn't help preserve them at all. Okay, on to the next one. Let's see, that was 8-6. So these guys over here would probably be the next ones. Yeah. I am planning to, the ones closest to the date that I have and that are like freshly clean, like let's say this one. This one's perfect. It doesn't have anything on it. These ones could be glassed. Have you ever heard of glassing your eggs? It's where you take, I think I talked about it a little bit ago, but it's where you take the egg and you add it to a water and lye solution. And then it keeps the eggs fresh for like up to 2 years. Okay, these are new. Let's see. These say 812. These say 817. These say 815. So we're gonna go with these guys. I also am gonna boil some eggs today because oh, I thought that one was cracked. I'm also gonna boil some eggs today because I need to, well, my daughter really likes boiled eggs, and also when I did have boiled eggs on hand, it was so easy to make egg salad and stuff. It's just like an easy, quick meal. And I had some other people say scramble them and put them in the freezer. I didn't know that you could do that. I mean, I don't know why I didn't know that, because like breakfast sandwiches and stuff, they have eggs on them, right? So I don't know why I didn't necessarily think of that. Granny said when we had chickens, we wrote on them too. Yeah, it's just really helpful. I didn't, oh, that one feels weird. That one feels weird. Maybe it's because I was shaking it sideways. Has anybody ever shook an egg and then cracked it and put it in the pan? I've never done it, but I kind of always wondered if it would be scrambled when it came out. Oh, okay. Well, this one right here, this egg, that's the majority of what's in this container. So apparently I need to be eating these brown ones a lot fresher than I am. Because the bloom on that one must not be very good. Because the majority of this container is that white and tan, and the majority of this container is green and white. Can you see that? There. I'm gonna try and point you this way again. Okay, close your eyes. Okay. There we go. There we go. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you dizzy. Toss all these eggs out again. Here it comes, girls. Do you guys have any interesting egg stories or chicken stories that you'd like to share? Scroll down to the bottom. Hey, Melanie from Germany. Oh, dang it. Definitely hit my windowsill again. Trying to get them in the food bowl so it doesn't just sink into the earth. Which, I mean, that's good for it, but this way they can eat it. I'm just saying I'm balling. Okay. It's going to be egg soup. Oh, also, I have a possum now. So this probably is not a good idea. Oh my gosh, see, that's what happens all the time. The wind blows down my plants and it's frustrating. Yeah, I'm probably just like calling the possums to my yard. That's not a good idea. Dang it. I do have the live trap set up. So maybe I'll catch them now. I love the wind coming through my windows, but I don't love when it does that to my plants. Okay. I don't know if I need to do more. I'm going to do an egg count real quick. Start over here with these guys that have kind of dried a little bit. I also love making patterns with my eggs. Okay, there's one. There's two. I need one here. Look at this. I can't believe how huge this egg is. I wonder if it's a double yolker. You can't see it. Look how big that is. I kind of want to keep it for myself. That's okay. There's 3. Looks like we're gonna have to do. Oh, he wanted that egg ain't even fitting in there. Interesting. Okay, we got 3. We got probably 4 dozen. I'm gonna have to do another one to see how close we are. These white eggs are pretty big too. Dang it. Was one off from being. Oh, you know what? No, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, 4. There's 4 dozen. I'm gonna bring this one over here. And we're gonna do another dozen. These are from 8/13, so just a little under a month old, and 8/15. I know who this is. This is Sugar Pie. This is Sugar Pie, and she clearly has a bad bloom. Okay. Put these guys in here. Should have let them dry a little bit, but it's okay. Okay, so we need 3 more. So it's 8/15. Gotta be another set around here somewhere. All right. Well, I just touched it with my wet hands, so we're just gonna. Now these are 9/10. These were yesterday's. So okay, so yeah, I wanted to show you that also. So see how they lay flat? Okay, let me see if you can see. But they are flat on the ground on the pot. These are fresh. So I will be giving those to him. Just 1 minute. I got a phone call real quick. Okay, sorry about that. That's Michaela's dance teacher. She's like in her 80s and she likes to talk. I love her though. Her fridge died, and so she's been transferring things, and she's like, and I got chicken legs in there, so I need to fry them up. And okay, but okay, I got my 5 dozen here for my friend. I told him I'd have there by noon. It is noon currently, so I'm going to go. I really needed to do that because now look at my counter. It's a lot less once I get these 2 things out of the way, because that's what I just used. My counters don't, I still need to do all my eggs there. I need to boil some up or something. I don't know, but I definitely chop my head off. Okay, there we go. That's lots better. You can't see. Okay, focus. I'm going to see you guys later. If I have time to come back on today, I will. I do want to get some more stuff done, but I don't know necessarily if I'm going to record it. Sometimes I work a little bit better without recording, just sometimes. I like to record most things, but I've kind of gotten over I have to record everything just because I don't get as much done when I'm talking to you guys. And it's not you, it's just that I talk a lot. And when I'm decluttering on my own, I don't talk at all. There's no talking. So there's plenty for everybody, ladies. My goodness. Okay. Yes, Colleen, the chickens do run around when you do that. Granny Dorothy, I know possums can kill chickens. That was the massacre of 23. Don't you remember? 17 in 1 week. So that's why I was saying I got the live trap out. Hopefully that it will get them, and hopefully that this doesn't just draw them in. I don't know. I think I've got them very secured up. I think they're good. I'll lock them up tight. Okay. I will see everybody. Wasn't a whole lot of conversation going on today, but I hope that you enjoyed the video. And if you're new, I hope that you stick around and watch me do more stuff. I have a lot of videos with motivation. You can see how far I've come if you watch the 100 Days to a Cleaner Home playlist. The playlist is motivating, but like the one video at the end or the beginning, the compilation of all of them, that one's, if you just like to see beginning to end, that one's good. But the other ones have some good nuggets of wisdom, I do believe. Okay. And did you know that you can ×2 videos, the speed of them? You just hit the little gear button and go to play speed, and it says normal, but you can go to play speed and then it says ×2. You can ×2 me. I don't think I talk that fast. I mean, I watched me on ×2, but I already know what I said. So there's that. Okay. I appreciate all of you very much. I'm going to get to this to my friend, and then I'm going to probably come back and boil some eggs after I clean this out, because I scrubbed this real good now because there was chicken poo in it. Lovely to think about it like that. Germ brain. But I do have hot water now, so it's easy to do that. Okay, everybody, I appreciate y'all so much. Yep. Okay. I'll see you later. Bye. Hopefully I come on. I'll see you Tuesday. If not, hopefully. Okay, bye, friends. Ending the video.